does this Bills offense, which, look, Josh Allen is a brilliant player. Of that, there is no question. But we've seen some ups and some downs. It's a good team they're playing yesterday on a bad weather day. Does that offense look good enough to go to a Super Bowl?
Well, Greeny, the thing is, I'm going to say yes, only because you have Josh Allen.
Yeah.
The coordinator there, going into the season, I had one concern. How much are they going to miss Brian Daboll?
How much do they?
They are missing him beyond belief because they do nothing that challenges a defense. The only challenge a defense has is that beast back there playing quarterback that just sat back and say, okay. You know what? I'm the baddest dude in the planet.
Right.
Okay? Don't worry about it. We'll see. And when I'm holding up a Super Bowl ring, then whoever made that statement's going to be wrong. But look, please help this guy a little bit. Can we have any kind of creative type thing? And maybe that's what this guy's talking about, because there is no creative, and they can't run the football.
Right.
They don't even try to run the football.
They were doing a good job of it up until yesterday. I think it's such an interesting.
Dan, can I say something?
Yeah.
If that's the case, then why is your leading rusher for 8 games?
Sure.
8 games, your quarterback.
Because to your point, first of all, I don't think this is as talented of a roster or offensively as we kind of thought it was, specifically the offensive line. The offensive line got whooped yesterday. Granted, very good defensive line for the Jets. You're going to play good defensive lines in the playoffs. There's too many third and hopes for Buffalo's offense right now. What I mean by that is third and hope the quarterback does something special, whether it's a throw and or a run. Now, it's towing the line, because do I want them to be more efficient on first down and second? Absolutely. There's too many third and longs. Yesterday on first down, second down, there's easy completions, and I could sit there and go like, is Josh missing it? Is the receiver not where he's supposed to be? They averaged 4 yards on first down over the last month. That is very, very, very poor football. And the quarterback masks so much of it. It reminds me a little bit of the Chargers of last year, where they weren't very good on offense except on third down and or fourth when the quarterback was a freak. So, but what point is the line that you toe between driving home, guys, we got to be better and more efficient, to we got to let the quarterback be the quarterback, and because he's going to make some of those big playmaking splash plays.
I'm not panicking.
I agree.
Like, I'm not panicking. Like, so at some point, we have to realize we've had a large sample size, and we can't ride this wave of every week, right? But I trust Dan Orlovsky. I think Dan Orlovsky is the best in the world at what he does.
Okay.
And when he tells me that the New York Jets just need competent play from their quarterback, professional play from their quarterback, because if you score 20 points, Jets, you're going to win. And if the Buffalo Bills score 20 points and the freaking downpour when it's freezing, I say, well, the Buffalo Bills must have played pretty well because it's the New York Jets. And then when we think about the whole season, right, when things kind of change and we started looking at the Bills a little sideways was when he gets his arm hurt against the Jets. And then you think the next week that they're not going to score many points. They score about 30. Then they score 30 on the Minnesota Vikings, which they should have won, but they missed the snap. And then last week against the Patriots, we do see Singletary. We do see James Cook.
Yeah.
But we see some of these things start to work. And then this week is just hard. It's a tough week, but it's still Josh Allen. It's still a team that is very explosive. And I think what happens is when you play them in that type of weather, in that type of game, Josh Allen always seems to be better than the other quarterback, right? They played in the Freeze Bowl where Mac Jones threw 2.5 passes, right?
Right.
And Josh threw 20 because Josh could. And so I'm not going to panic about the Buffalo Bills right now.
Look, here's the thing. It doesn't matter where the game is being played. If you have Josh Allen, you're probably going to have the advantage at quarterback. But is this a team that is actually not built to play where they're playing? Is being in Western New York, I get the fans, but are they actually built to play on a bad, they don't run the ball at all? Are they built to play in that?
No, that's the crazy part about this. Their quarterback is, you can play anywhere. Yeah. You can play in a parking lot with that guy.
Right.
But you're right, the rest of the team, they're not physical up front. They can't run the football.
They're not physical up front on offense?
No.
Okay, defense.
Defense.
I got you.
Their defense with their fans and playing in that, they certainly can play in those conditions.
Yeah.
However, that offense to me, I think is going to be better in a dome in a better condition.
They played the Jets though, and the Jets, Jets hunt on defense. Like Like, I can't get around to being like, this team isn't good enough to win a Super Bowl with this offense.
The other thing I would say is don't tell Mike White the Bills aren't physical. That was one of the great beatings that we've seen a quarterback take in a very long time.
Yeah.
So thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.